Central Standard Time. Fallcon 2004 is now open.
This is the Minnesota Comic Book Association Fallcon 2004. My name's Nick Post. I'm one of the co-directors. The MCBA is an all-volunteer, not-for-profit organization who our primary responsibility and our primary objective is to provide a venue for local retailers as well as the creative community and try to put them together with fans and develop a greater community for comics. It's a wonderful time. It's a fan-based event. We have homemade food for the creators. We have, a lot of personal connections with people throughout the industry. This is the 16th year of the event, and there will be 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th. It's been a lot of fun. It's very gratifying to see people and to watch artists especially. I've been with the group for 6 years, and I've seen artists go from relatively obscure to very successful in the business, and we've been there to kind of grow along with them, and it's been a lot of fun. I encourage people to come and try an event like this if you want to see some of the behind the scenes issues in the comic industry as far as how comics are made, kind of how the creators think and feel about the industry. Every year we try to have a broad mix, and that includes everybody from independent and alternative comics to people that are considered to be mainstream stars. As we say, it's kind of an old cliche, but it's very true in our situation, and that is that comic books and Fallcon, it's something for everyone, and everyone is welcome. And we encourage people to participate and become part of the fun.
I'm Peter Gross, and I'm working on Lucifer for Vertigo right now, and I just did Chosen with Mark Miller for Dark Horse Comics, and that's it for now.
I'm Scott Viedersat, and I do a book called The Troll Lords, and currently we're in the process of reprinting the first 15 issues that we did, and we're going to have an Alex Ross cover. Apparently he's a popular guy right now. And I'm in the process of planning on doing a spin-off on one of the characters called Death. And it's called Death, My Life and Love, and we're finally going to get him hitched. So he finally gets to fall in love, and it's pretty much an autobiography about my views on marriage and divorce and life and love.
I'm Doug Mankey. I'm currently working on Jail Elite and Batman. I'm sure there's a couple other projects in there that I've neglected to even remember for the last couple of months, but yes, I'm a busy man.
I was born in New York, in the Bronx, New York, but I was raised in Chicago. And when I first started working, doing the low print stuff and moving into First Comics. And then I did that for about 2 years, and then I started working with Marvel Comics, starting with a Hulk annual. And then I'm most famous for Adam Warlock and the Infinity Watch, which is what I started right after that. And I worked with Marvel for close to like 10 or 11 years, and after that I moved over to Image and started working on Kiss Psycho Circus and then Spawn. And I'm currently working on Spawn right now, and I'm just starting to fold back into doing some Marvel stuff again. The best illustration class, I gotta be really deadly honest with you, brother. One of the best illustration classes you could do is reading comic books. Because comic books, I mean, really, I'm sure you've heard this before. In comics, you got to know how to draw everything. You got to know how to draw not just backgrounds, but you got to know perspective. You got to draw cars. You got to draw guns. In comics, you got to draw everything. And I always thought that when I always used to tell people that who wanted to learn how to draw, whether it's comics or anything, that I always thought one of the best ways to start learning how to draw any kind of illustration was to start with How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way, because at that time that was one of the first books on drawing comics. And because of that, if you looked at that, it covers everything. It tells you perspective. I learned my perspective out of How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way, and it talks about faces, it talks about anatomy. It talks even, my favorite part in that book is when they tell you how to put placement of the characters inside of a panel to make them look more dramatic. And I tell you, I learned a lot from just that one chapter.
Okay, my name is Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. You can call me Jose. I am working for DC Comics. I do drawings for licensing, merchandising, and things like that with the characters from DC. Almost all the characters. And I also do comic books for a long time. The last project I did was a book called Road to Perdition. And I am working right now in a series of books of Justice League of America.
So who's been your favorite inker? Yourself?
Oh, well, Neil Adams used to say that, and I have to copy that expression. Yeah, I have Kevin Nolan inking me, and that was good. I have Dick Giordano. I have. Well, a lot of very, very good people. But anyway, it's not the same feeling when you do the stuff yourself.
Hi, I'm Dan Morton, and I'm working on Space 1958. It's coming out in November. Everybody look for it. It should be coming out through Antimatter. It's a great read, a lot of fun. It's like classic EC, retro, science fiction type stuff. Back when spaceships had rivets and women were, in scantily clad clothing. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but, it worked for comics back then, and hopefully it'll work nowadays.
I am the creator of Space Sheriff and Happy Space Boy. This is my comic right here. This is issues 1 through 5. I just created issue 6. Issue 6 is about my characters, Space Sheriff and Happy Space Boy. They go to a planet kind of like Saturn, but instead of rocks around it, it's a trailer park.
My name is Phil Redman, and right now I'm just drawing cards, giving them out. I do Tart Pop Comics, www.tartpop.com, and yeah, it's my first con, having a good time. Sold some stuff so far and met some cool people.
My name is Terrence Screep, and I work on DC Comics, Scooby-Doo, among other sundry and assorted titles, as well as Big Bang Comics with Image Comics.
My name's Andy Brazzi, and I'm doing a lot of covers for Marvel, some stuff for Identity Disc, and Powerless, and What If Spider-Man, and working on some other covers for some other comic companies and stuff.